Greetings, YouTube. You know, July 4th weekend is like 9 days away, you know? Like, that's when I make 6 videos in 1 hour. Today feels like a warm-up to that. It's almost like Kabam's like, hey, you wanna practice not leaving your computer or your studio or your chair for multiple days? Why not give us a perfect storm of compensation details for all progression levels, compensation itself, and not one but 2 offers between the daily card and the normal Kamala Khan Wednesday deals. And on top of all of that, the reason for this video, it is a new week. It is week 3 of the America's All-Stars Legendary Challenge. And here's the thing, y'all. Now that we got compensation, suddenly this looks a lot more relevant, because those of you who are throne breakers or wallet breakers, which I still think it's kind of amazing that they got the same compensation, but it is what it is, definitely benefits throne breakers and doesn't make them feel like they hurt themselves by not being wallet breakers yet. We have a good chunk of tier 6 basic to claim if you use, again, a team of all this week's skilled champions to complete the legendary side quest. And it is indeed the 3rd week. You can see a new America's Stars week 3 that we are going to jump into with all skill players. And I love an excuse to use Aegon, but I just don't think that this is it. So you can see we have Path A and Path B. Path B has 6 cents. Defender has 50% chance to auto block all medium and light. 50%. So then my question is, wow, that's a huge percentage. Have we ever seen that node? If we haven't, it's been a while. And then this side's got still a 6 cents and brute force. You know what? We're going to Path B. Why not? I think, and this might be a bad idea, but I think I'm going to start with Falcon and see if he can bypass that node. This is going to be really good data regardless of whether or not he can. That's why I do this, y'all, to help you out. And I get plenty of haters who say I don't post enough gameplay of myself. Of course, then I post gameplay and people will say, you suck. I can't make you happy regardless. Okay, so look at this. We have not auto-blocked one thing. And even though Falcon is a terrible champion for suicides, that worked out really, really well. All right, so I'm going to try that again. I want to try Mole Man and just see how that node works when you don't have Falcon, because a lot of you are going to be like, well, thanks, Prof, but I don't have Falcon, so whoop de freaking do. One of my pet peeves is when somebody says, oh, that's an easy node, just use so-and-so, as if to assume that everybody in the community automatically has a champion, and in some cases, like with Falcon, that champion's clearly awakened and close to max sig. No. You know, Falcon used to be a champion that I laughed at. I guess I didn't just laugh. I cursed the ground when I got them. But now, they're so good after the buff, or he's so good, I don't know why I said that there's an argument to be made that I should rank for him before even... Okay, so there's the auto block. And 50% my tail. That's 100% right now. There we go. I thought maybe Molgod would block it, but not so much. Okay, so that's still pretty doable. I do feel like, let's try Elsa. Why not? Well, should I try? Let's try thighs. I do feel like the heavy attack MVPs are going to be great for this. And again, it says 50%, but they just blocked. He just blocked all three. Falcon is such an MVP this week. You could argue he's an MVP every week, but that was just me being dumb. Okay, let's stun him and then fire off a special too. Not working well though, is it? I think I might get my first KO'd champion against this Corvus. So these tier 6 basic, they're still going to make you earn them. Down to 4%. Of course, auto blocking everything. Boy, that unblockable with strikers really helps. Oh, down to 6%, 1%. Hey! That'll be the last time I use thighs until an emergency situation. But another secret of this path, I might use Falcon here, but I think Nick Fury, just parry heavy, is going to be a really solid idea. But Falcon remains the MVP for Legendary. All right. Falcon, you're amazing. And the auto block comes back. Oh, why? See, that was just dumb. I said, don't hit into his block, it's Red Skull. And then I was like, I'll be fine. I went fine. I am still confident I'm going to use 0 items. I am a little surprised. I need to do a video on this. I'm still processing. Because they gave us a small amount of revives, I guess, on the energy completion, all right, let's try Nick Fury. That somehow justified not giving us revives and potions. The whole point of input drops is that you're not landing parries, you're not dexing properly. You're having to use items. So, yeah, glory is nice, and I do think that can help with things like Alliance Quest and war potions. But still, this is definitely a good idea. Remember, it's lights and mediums. And then we're going to combination a heavy with a unblockable. Come on. Again, not perfect Nick Fury gameplay. I don't want to spike the football before it's done, but it's pretty good strategy, especially when you're an idiot like me and have Red Skull get knocked out. But I figured they would do something a little challenging to make sure we earn the last 2 weeks, because this is a big deal. Whoops. Not sure why that paused. All right, let's skip this. All right, so good news is, again, if you mess up, it's 0 energy and it's 0 entry limit. So now we have Hela. Get richer whichever champion has more unique buffs gains 15% of a bar of power every second. Whenever any of the defender's buffs are nullified, they gain 80% of a bar of power. Personal, Space Fury, Ebb and Flow. God, I hate Ebb and Flow. And each time the defender is knocked down, they gain a cruelty buff. This is going to be crazy. At least on paper, it should be crazy. But we're going to bring in Nick Fury, because we're still crazy. Okay, you can see that protection node. fired off a heavy. Now, the good news is it's Hella, and I was about to say Hella is real easy to dex the specials, and then I didn't dex, but I did there. All right, remember, he got the protection, fired off the heavy, took off the protection. Yeah, this is a lot of special dodging, you know? But she's going down pretty fast. This is still, I think, a much easier fight than the... Oh, there's power. Now again, let's see the real Nick Fury. You're just making him the real Nick Fury. Quote unquote. Although, okay, so... Oh, she was going to block. There we go. There's now the protection shield's lifted. Yeah, this is... Other than just making sure she doesn't go to a special 3, this is a pretty manageable fight. You know. The boss is kind of relaxing after going through all those auto blocks. But again, shoot. If you've got it, I don't. But if you've got them ranked up, just bring in double Falcon. 5-star and 6-star Falcon if you have them awakened. Yeah. We're not going to do another path because this video is longer than normal. But there is the accomplishment that we did this for. And that is the week 3 side quest challenge. So, yay! True Strike champions for the win this week, but especially Falcon, as we're looking to do a full team of skill champions, right? So, best of luck. Hope this video helps. Have a good one.